We take care of each other, and it's nice to have somebody who cares, who shows they care no matter what. Even if she hates me, she cares.
When I moved here to have a better life, but I ended up making my life a lot worse because I did not know this is one of the most drug capitals of the world.
They look at people with addiction like they're, worthless. We're not.
I still love y'all and I pray for you. No matter whether you hate me because of who I am, because I'm a drug addict, because I'm homeless, disfigured, whatever. I still love y'all and I keep y'all in my prayers.
I've lost all my family. The only person in my life is my mom. Literally, if it wasn't for my mom, I don't know. I just don't know if I really would still be here.
This alley's all burnt up, burnt down, all of them from here. Can't wait too long, you never know, and life might take you out. But not me, I'm strong, we gonna stay in this shit. So, I know y'all probably remember me from a while ago. We did a little video, about the bandos and the life and the struggle. My name's Nick. We still out here in Westport. We still living. Still getting, it's just a little different now. I done went to jail a few times. Came back. Changed my mindset a little bit. Still struggling a little bit, but we eating. Keeping our weight up. Communicate with my family still. I never wasn't doing that back then. But I got engaged to a beautiful woman. We ain't married or nothing yet, but when I get out of here, we're gonna do something. Try to change my life, have a family. Right now, I ain't got no job. Living places to place, but we ain't fully outside like I used to be. But honestly, I chose to do that shit. Them bandos ain't really, you get sick, all that shit. Fucking, what is it, pesticides and what's that shit called? That be in the walls.
Asbestos?
Yeah, shit like that get you sick, I ain't trying to be sick or nothing, I don't know, I got good genes, so I don't really get sick, but, we choose to do this shit, but, going to jail a few times, tired of doing that shit. In and out city jail, it's like, you get stuck in that shit, you get fucking used to it, and that shit don't mean nothing to you, just keep on doing it, but, man, we still here. I'm trying to do better, I'm trying to make it out. Me and my girl trying to get into a program together. We trying to do it together like a team. That's what I want. I don't want to be alone. She don't want to be alone. We got each other. So I'm Nick. Back again in Westport. I forgot what street he on, but it don't matter. So he's talking about this girl I met finally after a little while. I was running around here getting my ass in trouble, alone for a little bit. I don't really fuck with a lot of girls. You gotta really, do something to, make me want to, bring you along a team and start a little team or whatever, but found me a little hustler right here. Her name's Ashley. We engaged for real. She's about to have my last name, but, hopefully sooner than later. I just want to get our shit together before we get into that,
real stage of getting.
Yeah, get into that full stage of change, Trying to go back to the normal, but I don't know. I'm just trying to get my shit together. We trying to get jobs and back on the hustle, get a little family.
You just got out of jail?
Yeah, no, I didn't just get out of jail. I'm talking about how I was in and out of jail, and I'm still out here a little bit, but I'm not doing it bad. I'm not letting myself be, bummy as much. I'm trying to take care of myself as much as possible. We eating. It's not all about drugs and being out here on the streets, fucking our
that's one
lives
thing
up.
I make sure he freaking eats. I can't stand that.
We take care of each other, and it's nice to have somebody who cares, who shows they care no matter what. Even if she hates me, she cares. We both are pain in the ass to each other, but that's the only person that keeps me going, I guess. Sometimes I feel like I ain't got shit to live for, but I do got a family. Trying to get back in touch with them, it's all my fault. I became isolated, and she was all I had, all I, assumed to have, but in the long run, she will be all I have if I ain't had my family.
My name's Ashley Farron. I'm originally from Florida, Georgia, the borderline, Jacksonville, Florida, Kingsland, Georgia borderline. I came here 6-7 years ago. I started talking to this dude, which wasn't the guy I'm engaged to now, but I started doing drugs at a young age. I started off just doing like anything, like started from uppers, coke, and all that to anything I could get my hands on. When I get mad at like my dad, me and my dad have a bad relationship, and anytime we get in a fight, I would just go out and get fucked up. It started at 15, and when I got old enough to start working and making my own money, I was an independent contractor, and I started dancing for my money, and I was making so much money to where I literally was making more money than my dad. The most money I made in one night was $11,000, and I just had enough money basically to do whatever I wanted. And I met this guy, and it just kind of went downhill because I wanted to be with him so bad to where I lied that I said I did the drugs that he was doing, and so he could hang out with me. And when he came over, I ended up actually doing them, and he killed me. And so after that, I just became really addicted because I wanted to be with him. And then it got to a point where he wouldn't like help me out anymore to like get right or anything. He made me figure it out myself. And so I had to start figuring out how to do it myself and like come here and like come to Westport, Baltimore. And like when I moved here to have a better life, but I ended up making my life a lot worse because I did not know this was one of the like most drug capitals like of the world for like opioids and certain drugs in certain areas. Like I never thought I would come and be in certain places that I've been now and like done the things that I would have done. Like a lot of the shit that I've done is just cringeworthy, and you don't notice it until you get out of it. And like since I don't live here anymore, I only come here to see like my fiancé. I've noticed like a lot of nasty things and like just how disgusting like certain things that I've done and like for drugs, and just lived in certain situations and just been certain places. And like I can't believe like I went in this dangerous area like and did this like and risked my life like just for this little bit of shit that like isn't even worth it. Like it's just so crazy to think that you don't notice anything until you get yourself out of that like spot, or get yourself out of like get yourself shot back into reality. And like this is not normal to do the shit that people do here. Like it's not normal to do drugs on a public street. You know, it's not normal to throw needle caps in someone's backyard. Like all that type of stuff is not normal.
Westport's home of the thieves, crack city, whatever you want to call it. I didn't choose Westport. And jungle is different varieties of things that go on around here, but I said from the beginning that I call Westport crack city. It's just it's a joke, but it's reality. That's all the fuck people do around here. It's sad. Oh, yeah, this is funny. Well, you hear what I said? I said Westport's called crack city. I said I ain't naming it. I said it kind of name on its own. What?
It's really not. It's actually the worst drugs here.
I ain't say that. I said it's called crack city because that's all that's done here.
I mean, it used to be decent until.
Don't worry about what it's like. I'm just saying it's all it is around here. It's not what we talk about. I'm just saying everybody around here does this. The majority of things that's done around here. It's known.
Well, yeah, that's why it got so bad.
It's got known for cocaine.
Doing so much crack, and it just started making people do crazy shit.
No, I've been in
it's not
jail.
Even real stuff
I've been
anymore.
in jail
like
and people were talking about Westport. Oh, Westport got a 15s and I said, yeah, that's the place I'm talking about. People don't even get high talking about Westport in the jails, man. Now this is all the way from back late 23. I was talking about people in the city jail, even the county jail. They're like, oh yeah, I seen you over there before. Damn, you seen me before? I guess, you know, small world, small city, you know, small area. But why I said crack city is because the majority of this name of the neighborhood is known for.
They look at people with addiction like they're, you know, worthless. We're not. And the saddest part is the people that are in prison come up with these scams that are so amazing that intelligence that they use to, you know, get out of whatever they're doing in jail, they could use it on a lot of stuff out here, you know, in a proper and good way. You know what I'm saying?
But what you think that need to be done to help people that's on the streets?
Don't look at them like trash. Like, talk to them, listen to their situation, and actually listen to what they're going through. Listen to, you know, maybe what had happened to them as to what got them there.
God love you all no matter if you love me or not. Whether you pray for me or not. What you think of me, your opinion of me. I still love y'all and I pray for you. No matter whether you hate me because of who I am, because I'm a drug addict, because I'm homeless, disfigured, whatever. I still love y'all and I keep y'all in my prayers. I wish every single one of you out there the best.
If you could change one thing that happened in your life, what would it be?
I tried to blow my head off with a shotgun. Because I had to pay for it every day for 20 years. I still continue to pay for it. I'll have to pay for it until I die. That's the only regret I have. Only regret I have. You know, with God's help, I can forgive myself and I can die saying I have no regrets. I'm gonna stay strong, you know what? It is what it is. I'm living my life, and I am gonna make a fucking difference.
I was raised decent in a certain way, but a lot of shit also happened to me. I don't like being an addict, you know what I mean? I got lucky to have some decent friends that, you know, I stay with sometimes, but I help a lot of people. And ask him, do I not help a lot of people that need help that would come to my house? Huh?
Helped me out a few times, you know, no matter how big or small, but I never expected it. I just tried my luck.
We help each other.
But I do know it, so it's not random.
Yeah, like we help each other because nobody else will help us, but nobody realizes that we're good people. They think, oh, I'm giving him money because he needs drugs just to get him high. It's not because he needs drugs to get high. It's because he's sick, he can't function. And the rehab, that's fucking bullshit. They put you in a program for 30 days. And they say, oh, we'll take care of you. We'll put you in a longer program. They don't listen. They don't listen to the fact that, you know, it's deeper than, oh, we'll talk to you in a group for an hour and you're healed. No, it's so much deeper than how people put it. And they don't understand. A lot of people don't know. Like, people that have homes, like he just said, we help each other. We have each other's backs. And it's not, you know, nothing against people that have cars and money and shit like that. But we have to watch out for one another. And it's like the good people out here have a bad name, being smoking crack, for instance. It's called crackheads. Everybody thinks a crackhead's a thief or a bad, you know, a bad individual. And they're not. It's just they have an addiction. And we're not stingy, right? When you needed help, I helped you. You needed a shower, I brought it to my house when I had a house. You know what I mean? Like, people need to understand that we have a heart. And don't walk all over us and look at us like we're nothing. Because we're not, you know. I have a 16-year-old son. That's the only thing I did right, was raise him, you know. And he's he's an amazing kid. But everybody out here, you know, people look at us like we're trash.
West, like, I don't know. I don't understand why people don't sleep, because there's always something. People don't know what time it is. All I know is it's day and night. You know what I mean?
So do the time go by fast while y'all out here?
Yeah, a lot of
actually
it does, just because usually when either one of us, if he goes and does his like hustling, like when he goes boosting and stuff and comes back, I'm usually just following him around everywhere to sell
Oh my
his
God,
stuff.
4 hours fly, man.
And
I'll leave here like 6 o'clock.
next thing I know, it's
get
like
back,
2
it's like
a.m.
11 o'clock. What the fuck
and
was I
then we
doing?
don't even end up sleeping that night.
Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I go to and that's where I would, you know, go and do some things at, like, you know, go shopping and whatnot. and I would go in the food court. They got that little circular cushion seats with a little table right there. I go sit there and pass the fuck out. Security wake me up like, you can't sleep here. I wasn't sleeping. I just got rest in my eyes. All the time. I've been here for 3 hours.
No, but there's been many times where I don't even like him going boosting by himself because he'll fall asleep either on the train on the way there or on the way back, and he won't even make it there to get what he has to get done in order to even get the money.
Very few times.
Back home. And so now I just don't even let him go there by himself.
Now I feel like there's sometimes the trains and stuff, it's the only comfortable place to sleep. It's warm. I mean, if I got a ticket, they can't fuck with me.
What's the longest you ever stayed? Well, I guess both of y'all stayed up for without sleep.
I don't know. I can't tell you that.
Me,
no longer than a
personally,
week. I never done this shit.
I think
like
mine was only like 5 days.
I'm gonna say 5 days. Unintentionally too. It's just always moving. It's not that like we get to a point where you might be fucked up. It's 5 a.m. We supposed to go to sleep, start the day off early or something. Man, it's something we gotta do now. Next thing you know, it's fucking 5 p.m. Shit, we on a mission. Now we partying, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, it's recycle. Now 5 days later, God damn it, up in 5 days, yo. I'm gonna go to fucking sleep. Man, fuck this shit.
I usually do nothing but sleep when I'm not here, though. Like, I do nothing but sleep.
I'm jealous.
And so being up for like days with him,
We're not up for days. We sleep when we together because we don't get chances.
I don't sleep when I'm here because I'm not comfortable anymore.
How many times you been to sleep with me? We slept for 2 days, don't let a lie.
Yeah, the first 2 days I was here, that's it. 1.5.
If we had somewhere nice to go right
That's 'cause I
now,
made myself.
she's gonna lay your little ass on my chest and go, right.
Depends if we have somewhere to go.
Somewhere comfortable, that's all. Westport's uncomfortable.
So do you start hallucinating when you stay up for days?
No, I don't. I don't do that.
Delirious, which means sometimes you might, you might be like I'll fall asleep and out of sleep, but I'm awake and I'm saying things that don't make sense. I'm
Yeah,
like, what the fuck was I just saying?
I'll catch myself like basically kind of like sleep talking,
Having conversations
but you'll wake
with
yourself
nobody.
up saying it like. You'd be like, what the fuck am I saying? Like, you're talking about, like...
But it'd be funny as shit.
Like, you walking a dog or something. Just like, a completely not even what...
Never happened.
Yeah, it doesn't
hasn't
make
happened
sense.
yet.
But it's just basically your mind is, like, in a dream state, but you're still awake. And so...
Depending on the situation, who you're around is funny.
Yeah,
I laugh
it's
at
kind
her,
of
but
funny
she
sometimes.
talks.
Like, when I was here the first 2 days, I was like... I said something about I only have 50 cents. And I was like, what am I talking about? I don't even have 50 cents.
Sleep talk and it's all right here. I mean, this mostly this side's good, but this whole side's burnt the fuck up. I've been in this house. I don't know if that's burnt up, but a friend of mine and her boyfriend actually lived on this front porch for a long time. As you can see, it's all boarded up because somebody was sneaking inside there. I never knew who, but damn, it was nice in there. I've been in there before. It's kind of trashy. Somebody lives here. Shit, one of the best neighbors live right here on the left. Me. I talk to her all the time. She's real nice. She helps us out. She what the hell is it called? She makes these ices in the summertime. So she always come to her house, buy bowls of cereal. Fucking a bowl of cereal at 11 o'clock. Go to the neighbor's house. I got $2 for you. Live here. 2207, this is not burnt up, but it's there. Can't go in there no more. I wouldn't. I fell to the floor. Burnt up one. Here we go. Here's a start. Here's a recent. Somebody lived here that was a flea market guy. He was the cheapest, most asshole fucking guy in there, but you fucking junkie the shit out you from prices. You might have like 10, 112 count game pods. He wasn't about us. That's what he tells you to bring. Man, he trying to charge you $5. Are you fucking serious? Dude, what am I, a crackhead to you? I said, one day, Mike, I'm gonna take this shit. But no, this is burnt up. This one is, I don't know about that. I think all of them are. There's like one house in between all the burnt ones. But there was a big ass house fire. This whole set. This alley is all burnt up. House, regular house. All regular houses right here. I don't know what the fuck this is. Might be a bando. might not be. Burnt down. All of them from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, yeah, I used to live in a corner house, believe it or not. Yeah, all these are burnt down. This is a little chill spot though. People chill here. That one I've lived there, but I stayed in that one. Boarded up, kind of nasty. Actually, it's crazy. My girl said she seen something in there that was kind of not real. It couldn't be. It's too real that I don't know how to explain it. You know how you see things that only certain people. Like I might not be able to see it, but she seen it. Some crazy like demonic shit. She never came back that night. I was mad. Where the fuck you go? Yo, you left me in this bitch for hours. Maybe I was scared. But I don't know. This one, I've hung out in these houses, but this one right here is the worst. This was actually a neighbor, but it still lives here. She lives at the top of the street. We ain't gonna go up there, but she lived right here. She was a flea market lady. She one of them too. She alright. What the fuck you get a cigarette at? But I stayed right here. This little corner house. She stayed in that floor. Burnt down. Lived on this block, the next block, and Atlas Road. Actually, my main spot I stayed at, Atlas Road, burnt down. That was the actual house. A lot of us lived there. It's actually popular spot. Memories. Yeah, all the people's out here. This whole block burnt down. But you see, this whole left side is good. There's probably 1 or 2 houses.
So how many vacant houses would you say that's out here?
This whole block right there.
Total.
Huh? 10 vacant houses on the street. 10. No, I'm talking about the neighborhood right here. Talking about Westport, right?
Yeah. How many vacant houses you think that's out here total?
Man, probably. It could like if you take all the way from the other side all the way over here, maybe 50. Might be exaggerating, but it could be 50 houses. I mean, we got about 10 right here, right?
There's like 16 houses on each block. So I think 16 houses are on each, like these 2 blocks right here. So I think 16, there's 3 blocks. So 16 times what, 3? Is that right? Is that the right math? Do 16 times 3 if there's 16 houses on each block.
16 times 3 would be 48.
You got 48 houses?
16?
Houses on each 3 blocks.
16 houses times 2 is 48.
Like 16. Oh wait, yeah, that's so much more than I thought.
Anyway, there's probably this whole back, all the banners down there. There's probably 5 on the right side. There's probably about 5 on the left side. So we'll just say 8 on that end block we just came from. There's probably 6 right here, 2 or 3 on this side. So that's shit. About 8. What I say? About fucking 14. There's probably 20 between here and there. And then that one right there. Oh my God! The next block over, we're the next alley in Atlas and Sydney. There's probably about 6 vacants on each side. Believe it or not, like I said, the house I stayed in Atlas Road. I don't remember the addresses. Never cared because I didn't put no name on the address or nothing. But yeah, what? Anyway, it's probably about 50 bandos. You think so? Call 50 more? What about the projects? What do we think? Is there bandos in the projects? I don't think there's. Actually, the projects are the nicest part of the neighborhood.
So it's free housing.
Yeah, free housing. Okay. But I've lived in the projects. It's not like Cherry Hill or Brooklyn or anything like that.
But Cherry Hill's not that bad either.
I lived in Brooklyn too. Brooklyn homes, all that shit. Pretty fucking terrible. Brooklyn, we've got about 100 or more. But that's a bigger neighborhood. For this small neighborhood, though, it's insane. You know, they said Westport's got the most bandos, I believe, maybe not the whole city, but South Baltimore in general. It's just part of South Baltimore. Some people use Brooklyn. We got Cherry Hill, Lakeland, all that shit's got big bandos. South Baltimore's the biggest vacant houses in all the city, I believe. They call South Baltimore, like this town, Islands, is what we used to call them. You ever heard that? Somebody say that? Brooklyn, they call it island, like some of the people that used to be out on, Patapsco and shit, they were called the Island Boys. Now, I didn't hear this till later in my life, but shit, I think that's pretty cool. We on Island Westport. We ain't got no boats, but damn sure got some way to get here. Damn trains, but
So
Westport is cool.
Would you say South Baltimore got better?
Ooh, better. In what area?
Or would you say it got worse? Or
Worse.
Would you say this is the worst in the city, South Baltimore?
Yeah, actually, I do. I really do, because you mean Monroe Street? No, well, you got West Side. West Side's big. Look, well, let me say it like this. In a small areas, South Baltimore is the worst. When it comes to bigger open areas, you got Southwest, bandos everywhere. So actually, Southwest competes with this. But it's bigger. You feel me? You familiar with Southwest, Monroe, and all that. We're gonna see that later, but shit, wait till we see that. I don't know how deep we can go in there, because it's a lot of shit going on. Don't want, it's kind of hard to move around there, because everything's going on in every place. Look, I say it like this: you see a motherfucking fire pit, it's dope.
So did you say you feel comfortable out here?
Oh man, I never felt more safer in this place. Sometimes I don't when it comes to my belongings being stolen, but when it comes to safety on violence or being hurt, yeah. I feel like, I'm not gonna say I'm untouchable no matter what, but I feel like I got a lot of respect. I got people that have my back. She definitely does. She done stamped her name out here. We've been out here long enough. Original, we'll say it like that. One of the originals. I'm one of us that came here, stayed here, still, I ain't change up, you know what I mean? I started off living in Brooklyn. I lived in Brooklyn for a while. That's where my family's from. My mom and my dad are from Brooklyn. No of my family's from anywhere outside Brooklyn, except for my grandmother. She was born in the 20s though. She lived in the old Light Street apartments before they got torn down, right by the library. If y'all know what I'm talking about. She lived over there, and my grandfather, he's from West Virginia. He's a hillbilly. Long live grandpa, but that's back in the day. He used to work on the railroads and shit. He seen me in the type of lifestyle I live right now. Man, if he had a stick, damn you. Nah, my family don't like this type of shit. That's why they moved to Glen Burnie. I lived in Glen Burnie for a while. Nothing like this, ever. We got drugs, but they're undercover, like motherfucker. But yeah, a lot of South Baltimore is what I love, I guess. Lived everywhere except for Cherry Hill. I've been in Pigtown, Monroe area, Westport, Lakeland, Brooklyn. Fed Hill was bad at one point. Now it's all rich people. But yeah, we had some vacant houses out of the state in Fed Hill. We done sold drugs in Fed Hill. I got some friends that still come through here. I know I got 10 plus years in South Baltimore. I came from the county and hanging out in South Baltimore. A lot of people said I was more city than they was. They from here, I felt like. I don't know what I did different. But yeah, we still here with South Baltimore, I guess. County to the city, South Baltimore to Glen Burnie. Keep it like that. Ain't going nowhere past Glen Burnie. We getting too richy yuppies. Too much money. We just try to make it work, But I'm gonna show y'all soon. I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna be shining like I used to before all this, lifestyle came through. So.
When you think you're gonna be ready though?
Honestly, when I'm gonna be ready, now that I got a phone, me and her been communicating every day. Honestly, I'm the one that's holding back because I gotta get my insurance together. I ain't had no insurance in my whole lifetime until last year. I gotta get my lazy ass up in the morning, take the train down to Glen Burnie and just go put my name on a paper and say, hey, I need my insurance back. I could have $1,000 of food stamps, cash assistance, and that's just a start. I don't need to live off that, but I use that to get me started so I can eat, take care of myself, and then that motivate me to want more. So then when the shit all runs up, gotta go out and get it the right way. I want to work, she likes to work. We both have the same, needs, and That girl, she's a fucking hustler. She's motivated, you know, she's trying to get a job too and go back to what she used to do.
And we get so stuck into it that we don't realize that it's not normal. It's where it becomes so normal to you. A lot of people, you don't like pay attention to your surroundings when you start doing certain stuff. And you think, oh my God, this person's looking at me crazy. Like, why do they look at me like this? Because the shit you're doing is not normal. And a lot of people don't realize that, and so they get out of like certain situations that they're in. And so, since I don't live outside anymore, but I did, I only come out here to see my fiancé. But I've noticed a lot, and I just can't do this much longer. Like, I really can't. Like, I've told him, like, there's only so much more I could do. Like, I can't do everything for you to figure shit out for yourself. Like, you gotta get your insurance, get your stuff done yourself. Like, I can't do it for you. Like, I already figured all my stuff out. Like, I'm good to go. Like, I'm ready to go to rehab any moment. Like, as long as I've been clean was 7 months. I had to move all the way back to North Georgia to get clean. And that was 2 years ago. And right when I landed, literally from the airport, I came straight to Westport. Literally told the guy to get out of the car. I'm driving, and I literally was 100 miles an hour on the interstate, came straight to Westport, and everybody was like, oh my God, you look so different. And like, they keep telling me to like, go get back clean, you know, go get back clean. Like, a lot of the dealers wouldn't even sell to me when I got here because I just looked so different. Like, I weighed 165 pounds. My face is clear. Like, I actually had my hair done, like my makeup done, my lashes done, my nails done. Like, I always kept up with myself. I now weigh like maybe like 115. My teeth are fucked up. I can't take care of myself. Well, I just don't care too much as I used to. But like, I just want to get back to my old like regular self. Like, I don't like seeing how I've become from what I used to be. And seeing myself now, it's just fucking sad to see like what these little things can cause so much like havoc in people's lives, and like it can literally ruin everything for you. I've lost all my family. The only person in my life is my mom. Literally, if it wasn't for my mom, I just don't know if I really would still be here, like truly, because I had to get surgery on my wrist from I had a blood infection. I had MRSA and something else. And had to get a skin graft, had to get 2 surgeries. And if it wasn't for her driving 14 hours straight to come here to pick me up, I'd be dead right now, because the doctor said I wouldn't have lived like 2 more days. And so, like, I really, like, she's the only person I have in my life right now besides my fiance. But I just can't do this much longer, you know, like, it's just not worth it. This stuff's not worth it. It's already bad as it is here, but it's just something that you gotta realize yourself.
Shit, she lived better than me before I got fucked up. So now I got somebody that likes to make money and do something, you know. We're gonna take each other, and do right, you know. It's gonna be very soon. I'm hoping sooner than later. Maybe within a week or 2. Hopefully sooner. But I know can't wait too long. You never know, and life might take you out. But not me. I'm strong. We're gonna stay in this shit. You know what I mean?
What's one thing you learned about yourself out here?
Shit. What I learned, I'm able to survive whatever the fuck I want to survive. If I need to make it, I'm gonna make it. I don't know. I've been in the streets for a while. I had a place to stay when I was younger, but I chose to be out in crazy places. I chose to sell drugs and shit. Now I don't sell drugs anymore, but that's what got me like strong, because I had to go through a lot of shit. I've been robbed and almost shot. Shit, I am a believer of God. If I didn't have God in my life, sometimes I feel like I might be dead or in prison. I've never been to jail longer than fucking 3-4 months, but it's a consistent recycle. Go to jail 3-4 months, get out 6 months, jail again 3 months. And I'm not talking about no county jail. Like, I'm still in the trenches pretty much. We in the city jail, Baltimore pen. I might be the only white boy in my tier, but I carry myself a certain way. I stay being myself, and people love me, and I'm trying to keep it that way. I don't be fake. I keep it real. I stay humble. And I got a lot of people say I got a good heart, and I believe so as well. I give a lot out to people when I ain't got shit. I'm at the lowest of my life, and I've given to people that ain't. You know, just to see and that makes me happy. If they don't deserve it, I do it. I just stay being myself, and that's what keeps me going. During school times, I used to smoke weed every day. That was a fucking necessary thing. There was not a day we didn't smoke weed, but I used to dig through my mom's motherfucking bathroom, and I'd find little .25 Xannies, and I didn't know what the fuck they was. These little off-brand Percocets, they're called Roxicets. Man, me and my friends, I used to take them bitches out the fucking bathroom. This wasn't starting a drug addiction. It's just the first time I had learned about what the fuck this shit was. And I would pop the bitches and smoke weed and go to school zooted. But beside that, I knew what this shit was and selling drugs over the years. I never did this shit until I was about 19. I dated this girl back in 2013. We started dating. She had a back problem. She had what's it called? Anyway, she had a child, and they had to do some type of surgery on her back. And she has real bad back, so she was doing Percocets for pain reasons. And I got with her, and when I'm with somebody, I guess I'm gonna do whatever to take care of them. And I started doing perks, and it felt good as a motherfucker. So I started doing perks, and she doing perks. She needs me to buy her perks. It goes from a 7.5 to a 10 to a 10, a 10, then a 15 to a 15 to 2, a 10 and a 15. Now we need a 30. Now I'm sniffing 2 30s. Over time. And I sold perks too. But that's what started. Once I do it, it's like I know what it is. I'm comfortable doing it. Spend all my money on perks. $70 for 2 30s. Hey, I got this shit right here that make you feel like you did 3 30s at once. It only cost you $6. Man, I ain't fucking with that shit. Well, the dumb girlfriend that I was with started doing this shit, and then what I did the motherfucking dope with her to make me feel better about her doing it. Instead of being mad at her, I did the dope too. Didn't just do it for a while. Still doing perks and shit. Like I said, people in my neighborhood in Glen Burnie, where I live with mom, had a dope out. Was buying dope out there and bringing it out here. I was buying it to go nowhere. Did 1 pill, feel like I was doing 3 30s a night. Shit, we all started, and then there's a variety of people, all were friends, really close friends. We're all doing it. My man's got the big minivan, he's driving us out there. We 8, 10 deep in the minivan, going to the dope holes, buying fucking pills. Next thing you know, he's selling pills. I walk 1 block over. In Glen Burnie, a nice little neighborhood, you would think. Dope. I do. They was doing shit at a young age. So about 19, all the way up to now, I don't know how many years that is. Probably about. Anyway, I'm about to be 32. I've been doing drugs on and off since I was 19. Not this whole time I've been doing drugs. I stick with the weed shit. Like when I stop doing this shit completely and I'm back to myself, I smoke weed every now and then. I probably won't even smoke weed anymore. I'm trying to, change the lifestyle so that way I can feel more comfortable being normal, man. Because I'm getting too old for this shit.
Like, you can go to rehab as much as you want, but you're not going to actually follow through with it until you actually truly want to. Like, do it for yourself. And, that's why, I told him, I don't even want to go to rehab here. If we go to rehab, I would rather move out of state, because all the rehabs here are in the ghetto. They're in Wilkins Avenue. They're all in Monroe Street or North Carey Street. They're all in the freaking projects. I don't want to have the ability to walk outside when I get mad or I get anxious when I'm trying to detox and just go cop something just because I'm get into that anxiety phase where I am getting antsy and just don't feel good, because I will do that. I've done it before. And so I just want to be so far away to where I don't have the ability to do that and don't have the options or money to do that. When I was in Georgia, I didn't know anybody at all, because I moved to North Georgia and I was completely 6 hours away from where I originally was from. So I knew nobody. My parents wouldn't let me get a job. And it was just, there's absolutely no way I could get anything at all. But Yeah, I still ended back up here because that's what I chose to do.
Oreo games. We'll get on the train. Am I not right? Everybody puts their heads down at us. Everybody looks at us like we're dirty. Am I right?
I feel uncomfortable getting on the train coming in the Ravens Orioles game and then they see us get off at Westport. They're like, oh, this little white boy getting high.
One lady fucking. I was
Man,
getting
we're
off
high as a hit me. They know it. They're like, I can see he's high as shit on the train, man.
But they don't know the
Fuck
situation.
I'm getting off Westport because I live here.
Where you standing there, one lady, I was getting off the train at Westport. I was only picking up a friend to stay at my house. And that lady said, oh, she's getting off at Westport because she wants to go get high. I looked at her, I said, I yelled on the train, you don't fucking know my situation. You think you're better than me? I said, you think you're better than me and you just chugged down 3 miniature 99 bananas. You know what I mean? And you're you know, judging me, and you just chugged down 3 freaking liquors. So you ain't got no room to judge on what I do, you know? And it sucks because it hurts us. And we're not dirty, and we're not bad, and we're not thieves. You don't have to walk away from us, and a lot of us are good.
So what's one thing you gonna do when you and your girlfriend get clean?
Oh my God, one, big vacation. I'm trying to go on big vacations. I'm trying to take trips to Tyson's Corner. She used to live in Tyson. She like all that shit too. I want to get back. I want to dress nice. I want to shine again. I mean, I ain't trying to show off too much, but you earn that shit. You do what you like to do. I want to eat good. I want to go to big dinners together. You know what I mean? I want to take her out. I want to surprise her. I want to do... Man, I'm a sucker for love, right? I'm gonna get her together and we're gonna have some fun and we're gonna stay together, you know what I mean? It's the first time I've ever been serious about getting engaged. That shit was scary. I was scared to death, but I did that shit. That was last October 24. Damn, it's almost been 2 years, but we've been struggling the whole time. Been together since August, which is coming up on 18 months, I believe. About 16 months together. Been through some shit, but guess what? This girl stuck by me through 3 jail terms. Small time, 1 month, 2 months, but not ever being with somebody who lived like I do. Damn, yo, I got me a good one right now, and I feel like we motivate each other the way I am, the way she is. When we get clean, shit, I'm gonna be showing off, for real. I said I wasn't, but shit, I am. We gonna show the fuck off and let people know that, you know what I mean? Little struggles ain't shit. We gonna fight it. We gonna get through it. There's certain things I'm still embarrassed about, no matter who you are. Like, even though y'all know what I be doing on my free time, I wasn't damn doing it in your face. Shit's embarrassing as motherfucker. You know what I mean? I just know I'm better than what I, might allow. So, but I know somebody else out there that's not doing the same shit. And they motivate me to do better. And that might be a step. Not want to do it, real addicts. We out here, we do this shit for anybody. Like, these motherfuckers out here, they smoking coke, sniffing dope, shooting dope in front of anybody. Family of 3, mother and father, and riding, walking up the street with their kids and all that. Happy, all normal lines. They over here in the corner hitting the rock. They ain't embarrassed. You damn sure would not see me doing that shit, though. If I do anything like that, I'ma hide and duck, though. Fuck that. I'm embarrassed all the way. But I like to be embarrassed because it's a step closer to letting this shit go. Don't keep doing the same shit looking for a different result. You might get better mentally, but you're not going to do anything different. I can't go back to the same lifestyle and think that I'm going to win. I got to completely change that shit. Can't keep coming to fucking Westport. Like, man, I love this place, but I hate the place because it brings people down. And it's not only the neighborhood, it's the people that come in here. And then you get attached to friends and shit that you don't want to get away from. And you know what they doing? They dragging us down. All they want to do is keep using us for drugs, you know what I mean, and shit that we don't really got to give. And it's just breaking us down. It's not bringing us up. But I like to motivate some of the friends that people I don't even like for real. I motivate them to do better, because I try. I'm not saying I'm fake, but I try to, show people what they worth is more, like, you know what I mean? I might like how you are, or what, something about you, but I care about other people because I want people to care about me. And if they don't, they don't, but fuck it, I'm gonna show y'all some love. And I guess that's what it is. You get too comfortable. What makes you think you gonna stop? What are you stopping for? You don't care. I don't care who sees. I care who sees. Damn sure would never let my mother see me do no shit like that. She used to catch me nodding out in the fucking kitchen sometimes. I'd nod out my food. Goddamn most embarrassing thing. I sat down in the bathroom one time taking a shower and I fucking fell asleep for like nearly 2 minutes. Yo, she almost freaked out and cried. I was like, oh my God. I just didn't want to do that shit no more. I was scared. Like, well, that's another reason why a lot of us don't go back home and be embarrassed and scared of mothers, fathers, and shit. Like, my dad probably devastated. The main time I feel comfortable with my dad's help is when I'm in jail because he knows I'm safe. He knows I'm not getting high. I'm not gonna. Whether he knows I'm getting high or not, he's not gonna feel like his son's gonna overdose. They say that a lot, and I hate it, but they don't know. It's the reality of things that could happen. Get money, stay humble, don't do drugs. Nah, I'm just kidding, but stay humble, be yourself. Don't let nobody break you down, tear you down, stay up, yo. Always stay up, and don't think you ain't never gonna be able to survive something. God don't put you through situations if you couldn't survive it. I'm here because I can make it through this shit. They only put us through the hardest battles, yo, but we make it out. That's what we're here for. We here to show something in this world. We ain't gonna leave this world until we do what we gotta do in this world, and that's why we're here. That's why God puts us here to make. I don't know. I'm just saying we here to do what we gotta do until we go. And right now I ain't sold my purpose yet. I'm just gonna keep living and be happy with it. I'm kinda happy where I am right now, but I could be better. So I'ma keep living, keep staying humble, keep being me, keep representing the South Baltimore.
One last question: what type of job you want to get when you get clean?
Shit. Yo, for the longest time, I know this is probably not legit. This might be something different. But job-wise, I'm really good at sales. Like, yo, I've been good at selling shit for my whole life. I don't care if I started off selling drugs, but I can sell you to you. I don't know how that makes sense, but I could do sales. Honestly, I'm trying to think, like, I've always wanted to get in the weed business out in California and start something. Like, my homeboy, me and him had a thing together. I started using it. He was doing other things. He got linked up and got his own strands and shit with a real big company, a company that we love smoking out of. And like, that's just something on the side. I know I'm not gonna be able to start off and live my life like that. It's a fucking, yeah, it's something cool to do. Like, I sold weed when I was young. I always thought, damn, I could sell weed legally and get rich. That'd be nice. But that's a side thing. What I'd like to do, I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I gotta find a career, something that'll keep me occupied, because I have bad ADHD. I cannot sit still a lot. I gotta do something to keep me sane. It's hard, but I don't know. Maybe I might move out to
Is that it?
I might move out to Florida, somewhere nice, and find a job out there. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but we gonna figure it out. Ain't nothing off the market. Just gotta try something new and we'll figure it out from there. I don't know, my girl might find something, I might find something I love to her, Until then, I'm just gonna keep thinking, keep exploring. That's all I really gotta say about that.